What's going on, guys? This is Joe, and we are back once again for more Core Set 2019 product openings, but this one is a little bit different. And yet, if you've been following along with the channel, it's actually not that different because we are back with another Fiance Finance bundle battle. So we have two Core Set 2019 bundles here in front of us. This one is going to be Amy's. This one is going to be mine. I'm going to pass this over to Amy so she can hold on to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also in the house with us today, we have obviously Amy, as you just heard, but we also have Dave joining us, friend of ours, friend of the channel. You can find him on twitch.tv/DAM314. He has been generous enough to have Amy and I guest on his stream on multiple different occasions, either just myself or the two of us. It has been a great time. So Dave, welcome.
Right. Hi.
As we usually do with these bundle openings, I'm going to open this bundle, which is mine. I'm going to show you all of the contents of my bundle, and then when it's time for Amy to open hers after we cut away, Amy will just show you her packs, or the cards that she gets in her packs, because yeah, you don't need to sit through all that. So we removed all that. We have the player's guide here. Lovely. We have this little standee that's got the Planeswalker symbol on it. You can put like dice and stuff in here. As I almost always say when I open these things, remove the top. My D20 is the blue D20. My favorite being the white, but blue's not bad. So we have a blue D20 there for M19. We have the land pack, as we always have, nice thick stack of lands, a rules reference card thing that I don't personally need, but if you're buying a bundle, maybe you do. And we have the packs. That's weird. Anyway, we will leave that off on the side, and we have packs to open. So the way that a Fiance Finance bundle battle works, if you are new here, or if you have not seen a bundle battle previously...
Where you been?
What we're going to do, we have had a number of them, and feel free to check the rest of those out. Although, depending on how this one goes, we can just pretend that, you know, I have a 100% win rate if I win this one. So maybe don't check out the other ones at all to confirm for yourself that...
Definitely check them out.
The way we do it is we open the cards, we look at each and every one, because this is the first product that, for Core Set 2019, I believe that Amy has opened for herself, so that'll be cool. We get to see that from her as well. But we're going to look at all the cards, and we're going to tally up the totals, and any cards that are $1 or more at the time of recording, which is the weekend before this video comes out, counts. There are 2 uncommons that will count, and otherwise it's rares, mythics, and some foils. I have not memorized foil pricing, so if I open a foil or we open a foil and we're not going crazy over it, we apologize, but we will cut away after Amy's opening, total them up, and find out who won. Let's zoom in, and we can, that is way too far in, and we can get started. So, my first card is a Sure Strike, a Revitalize, life gain. We have an Uncomfortable Chill, an Infectious Horror, Highland Game, Abnormal Endurance. I don't know why I couldn't read that card today. Boggart Brute, Invoke the Divine, a Pegasus Courser, a Field Creeper, an Ether Shield Artificer as our first uncommon. Whoops. A Thud is the second, and a Meteor Golem is the third. I love the art on this one, but not $1 or more. And our rare or mythic, or my rare or mythic in this pack, is Sarkhan's Unsealing. Not much high above, much higher above $1. I think it's like $1.25, but it counts. So it goes in my stack of cards that totally count. Behind Sarkhan's Unsealing, a Timber Gorge is the in replace of the basic land. None of these worth $1 or more, so they won't count, even though we get lucky with them. And a Zombie Token. Next pack is an Ajani pack. I would be more than happy to see some Ajani, because 1, he's my favorite Planeswalker, but 2, value. So, we start with another Uncomfortable Chill, still doesn't count. A Goblin Motivator, Daybreak Chaplain, Duress, Pegasus Courser again, Smelt, Druid of the Cowl, a Sky Scanner, Snapping Drake, Inferno Hellion is the first uncommon. I feel like those uncommons came on pretty quick, so we might end up with a foil here. A Poison Tip Archer, I love this card, although not more than $1. And a Declare Dominance, also a card that I enjoy, also not more than $1. My rare or mythic in this pack is a Dragon's Horde. I would have thought this would have been more than $1, but it's not. So there you go. People with Dragon EDH decks, I think, need to step it up. So this this card could become more valuable. Do it in the next, 5 minutes, preferably, so that we can count it for me. Anyway, behind the Dragon's Hoard, a foil uncommon in Vigilant Baloth. With our new lighting, I can show you the foiling pattern a lot better. Look at this dude's face. It's so weird. I don't like his face. He looks shocked. He's supposed to be a big scary beast.
Well, say it to his face. You don't like his face.
Yeah, I guess.
He's so critical.
About? He's adorable.
His eyes and teeth look pretty cool in foil. Again, he's a foil uncommon, so a lot of times this might shock us in terms of value, but I don't think it's there. But we'll find out. We will check after the fact. So
cute.
Here is a Vigilant Baloth. Behind it, a Submerged Boneyard and a Goblin token. He may be cute, but he looks shocked. We have a Sarkin pack next. He's weird, is what I'm saying. All right. In our Sarkin pack, we have a Thrilled Sea Serpent, big scary creature. We have a Trumpet Blast, a Trusty Pack Beast, a Talons of Wildwood, another Duress, Aven Windmage, Explosive Apparatus, Luminous Bonds, nice removal spell, but not worth more than $1. We've seen this guy a lot. Skymarch Bloodletter, not in this opening, but still. We have a Diamond Mare, not the horse that we're looking for, although my personal favorite of the 6 of them. A Draconic Disciple, and a Plague Mare, 2 of the 6 horses in one pack, and not the one that we are looking for still.
Well, this might be one that I haven't seen yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen this one yet.
Well, I will pass this over to Amy once we are done.
And it is pretty art.
Yeah, I like this one. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's just not more than $1. So, in any other instance, I would be super happy about it. Right now, it's not the Vine Mare, though. So.
Well, I don't have to worry, so.
Wow. Yeah. Anyway, my rare or mythic in this pack is a Graveyard Marshal. Also not very high above $1, but still above $1. It counts. Goes in my stack here. Behind the Graveyard Marshal, a foil common in Revitalize. I would almost say, and I'm not actually going to say it, but I would almost say that if this card is worth more than $1, that I would auto lose. I'm not actually saying it, but there's almost no way this card in foil is more than $1. I don't know it definitively, but I'll check.
Poor guy.
Yeah, the card's bad. Life gain cards, woo. Okay, behind Revitalize, a Tranquil Expanse, that's 3 for 3 on the non-basics, and an Ox token. We have a Tezzeret pack next. Let's see what Tezzeret has for us. Apparently nothing if I can't get the pack open. There we go. Okay, one of my favorite cards, Omen Speaker. Lava Axe. Inspired Charge. Oh, Anticipate. You saw it. Another Duress. A Plummet. Spark Tongue Dragon. I love this card. Seems really cool, but not more than $1, obviously, because it's common. Wall of Vines. Skymarch Bloodletter again. A Field Creeper again. Druid of Horns is our first uncommon. Ravenous Harpy is the second. And Mirror Image is the third. And my next rare or mythic is a Vivian's Invocation. Really sweet card. References a Planeswalker that would be more than $1. This card, not more than $1. Behind Vivian's Invocation, another non-basic in Meandering River, and a Knight token. Well, if this competition was who could get the most non-basics, I think we'd be good. Can we change that?
But it's not. And so consequences will be dire.
Yes, I forgot to mention, whoever loses suffers a punishment. I probably forgot to mention because I know what's going to happen. But, we don't technically know that yet. We have a Tolarian Scholar, an Onaki Ogre, a Mighty Leap, a Cancel, an Epicure of Blood, Titanic Growth, Shock, Naturalize, Luminous Bonds again, Vampire Neonate, Ghastbark Twins is our first uncommon. I like this card. Not more than $1. We have another Ravenous Harpy, 2 packs in a row on this uncommon, and a Switcheroo. I love the name of this card.
I love that card.
It's so cool. This dragon and this, what looks like a turtle are switching brains.
Home,
Oh, he's like
this is not a joke set card.
No, I love this card.
Called Switcheroo. What does it do?
It exchanges control of 2 target creatures. You switch them up. Switcheroo.
So one of them there zombie and or night tokens you have from one of Amy's good cards?
Yep, pretty much.
You should play that.
Oh, I should. I should play this immediately. I gotta wait until she opens some stuff. And, well, maybe. Speaking of good cards, I'm gonna be positive here. Speaking of good cards, my next rare or mythic is... Nope. Transmogrifying Wand. I like this card. This card's cool, but it's not worth more than $1. But you can turn things into Ox creature tokens.
Coming to a competitive deck near you.
Behind Transmogrifying Wand, another non-basic in Stone Quarry. Seriously, we should change it. See who gets the most non-basics instead of, yeah. And a cat token behind that. Yeah, it's a lifelink cat token, too. The card that makes that cat token would be more than $1.
I'm so happy
That counts, right?
building so many good pieces.
All right, we have a Rustwing Falcon in this pack, a Tolarian Scholar again, Act of Treason, a Knight's Pledge, a Doomed Dissenter, whoops, well you saw the Luminous Bonds, but we have a Daggerback Basilisk before that, and a Wall of Vines, there's the Luminous Bonds, we have a Marauder's Axe, an Essence Scatter, Make a Stand is our first uncommon, Heroic Reinforcements is the second, really cool name of that card, I like that, and a Fell Spectre is the third. My next rare or mythic is... an Infernal Reckoning. This card is such a corner case of a card that it's not more than $1. The art is sweet though. This big ridiculous demon just crushing an Eldrazi in his fist, amazing. Not more than $1 though. So behind it, just a Swamp, my first non-basic of the box, or basic of the box, I should say, and a Thopter token. I have 4 packs remaining, which means I am over halfway through with 2 cards that combined are probably less than $3, and this foil that I'm not exactly aware of its price on, so we will have to check. But yeah, this is not going super well for me today, because all Amy has to do is open basically anything, and she automatically wins. Okay.
Hey, we've got 4 packs left.
Woohoo. All right, we have a Fire Elemental. Let me get that foil Nicol Bolas. Then we'll be good. A Luxodon Linebreaker, Greenwood Sentinel, Hired Blade, Thornhide Wolves, Gallant Cavalry, Skeleton Archer, a Wall of Mist, Take Vengeance, I love that card, Root Snare, Rogue's Gloves, first uncommon. Our second is the Vampire Sovereign, and the third is the Dryad Greenseeker. This is also an amazing card, notably not more than $1. And my next rare or mythic is Banefire. Also counts. Also low on the list of cards that are more than $1, which is unfortunate, but it counts.
More than $1.
It counts. We have an island after that, and the sweetest, like, this is such a cool island art. It's not my favorite of all time, but it's pretty close. Here is an island and a dragon token. The card that makes these dragon tokens is probably worth more than $1. Okay. 3 packs left, as I said. This one was a Sarkhan pack. Whoops. Oh, God. Okay. Holding cards is a thing that I can do, I promise. Trumpet Blast to start. Trusty Pack Beast. A Hired Blade. A Talons of Wildwood. Salvager of Secrets. Sovereign's Bite. Boggart Brute. Wall of Mist. A Rabid Bite. I also love this card. This human just biting the hand of a werewolf. Amazing. Or the arm of a werewolf. Dragon Egg is my first uncommon in this pack. Sleep is the second. And Volcanic Dragon is the third. None of the 2 uncommons that are actually value. I haven't seen either of those yet either, which is unfortunate. But my next rare or mythic is... Yes! Yes! It's not foil, but it is still the most expensive card in the set.
Nice.
In Nicol Bolas the Ravager. Yes! First of all, I don't have this card at all, so that's just fantastic. Now I have a Nicol Bolas the Ravager, and it flips. It's a flip card, the only flip card in the set that flips into Nicol Bolas the Arisen, the legendary Planeswalker Bolas. Hell yeah. Suck it, Amy. Well, I say that now, and again, she could very well open this card too, and then I'd be
Well,
very
let's
upset.
hope not, because...
Well, I mean, you're gonna hope so. But yeah, here's Nicol Bolas. That's so cool. I have Nicol Bolas now. Awesome.
Hooray!
Behind Nicol Bolas the Ravager, a foil.
Nice.
And it's a foil Forsaken Sanctuary. Again, I doubt it's more than $1, but we will add it to the stack so that I can check after the fact. And that is an amazing foiling pattern.
Yeah.
That is so, so cool. I like that. All right, behind Forsaken Sanctuary, a flip token card for Nicol Bolas the Ravager. Hell yeah. Because then you can put it in an unsleeved deck, and it would have the magic card back, because Nicol Bolas is a flip card, and a zombie token. I have 2 packs left. I have a Nicol Bolas the Ravager. This is a Tezzeret pack. Whew! That is a weight off my shoulders. That is good. That feels good. I want more value, though, please. Please don't think that you can just, piddle out at the end. We have a Hostile Minotaur, a Knight of the Tusk, another Duress, lots of Duress cards in this box, Oakenform, Electrify, a Walking Corpse, not a Waking Corpse, Walking Corpse, Angel of the Dawn, not the angel I would have liked to have seen, Viashino Pyromancer, Salvager of Secrets, Root Snare, Psychic Corrosion is the first uncommon, and one of the sweetest arts. It's so cool.
Love it.
I mean, the name of the card is sweet too, but yeah. A Gutter Snipe, and an Enigma Drake. And my next rare or mythic is... Yeah!
Nice.
I think it's like the second most expensive card in the set. Crucible of Worlds. Woo! Joe's not losing this one, at least I don't think. Here is a Crucible of Worlds. Holy crap, that's so cool. I don't think I have one of these from this set either. I have the original, I think. But anyway, this is a reprint of a card that desperately needed reprinting. It is a mythic, and it is Crucible of Worlds. That is sick. Two back-to-back, too. All right, behind Crucible of Worlds, just a Plains and an Avatar token. Again, speaking of sweet art, look at this Avatar token. I love it. All right, 1 pack left. It has Vivian Reed on the front. After I'm done, we will cut away to Amy and see what Amy has, see if she can handle the two most expensive cards in the set. We will see what happens there. But for now, my last pack starts with a Gearsmith Prodigy, Catalyst Elemental, I love that card too, Infernal Scarring, Giant Spider, classic, Aviation Pioneer, Gearsmith Guardian, Havoc Devils, Invoke the Divine, Skeleton Archer, Thornhide Wolves, Thud is my first uncommon, Diamond Mare again is my second uncommon. Now it's just taunting me. It's like you could have Vine Mare, but instead you're going to get this other Diamond Mare, which you really enjoy, but it's not more than $1. And a Reassembling Skeleton. And my last rare or mythic is a Patient Rebuilding. I like this card, not more than $1, but it is sweet.
That
it is
gorgeous
Yes.
art. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's upside down Amonkhet on this end, which if you were not aware, seriously, it's upside down Amonkhet. Look. It's got the horns and the buildings and stuff, and then Bolas just apparently patiently rebuilding it. So there you go. Look, come on, focus. You got it. There we go. So there's Patient Rebuilding. That is my last rare, or as I said, and a Forest behind that, and a Goblin token. We will be back with Amy's opening in just a second. Okay, now that I remember that I'm supposed to be the one to start these things off, we are back with Amy's bundle opening. So Amy has her bundle there. We're keeping the camera zoomed in. And we started a little bit there, but she's going to rip into it. Like we said, you don't need to see all the stuff that is in there. She's just going to make sure that she can open it so that her packs are there. Plus, if you want to be nice, we'll find out what D20 she got so that we can see if she got my favorite. And we'll see if she can beat the very tough to beat Nicol Bolas and Crucible of Worlds combo. So we have the packs and a red D20, the red spin down.
There we go.
There it is with the M19 symbol. Very nice. We can take this stuff out of the way. And Amy has 10 packs, as you saw that I had 10 packs, and she's going to open them. So, starting with her Tezzeret pack.
Hopefully these open a little easier than the unstable packs did.
I think you mean Battle Bond.
Yes, Battle Bond.
Battle Bond was rough.
That is exactly what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, so we have a Scholar of Stars, Tormenting Voice, Oreskos Swiftclaw, an Oakenform, Doomed Dissenter, an Explosive Apparatus, A Cavalry Drill Master. I don't know why I couldn't read that card. We have a Spark Tongue Dragon. Wall of Vines. A Johnny's Welcome. I like that card, and is Amy's first uncommon. Her second is Knightly Valor. Cool reprint there. And a Regal Bloodlord is the third. You kind of saw it already, but Amy's rare is Spit Flame. A sweet card, but if I recall correctly, not over $1.
It's also very pretty.
Yeah, very nice. And behind it, her foil common in Thornhide Wolves. Like I said, with our new lighting, you should be able to see that.
Foil.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool foil. A nice reprint. I like assume that it is not more than $1, but I don't know for certain.
Foiling, they almost look more like porcupines.
Yeah, because they're like quills or whatever. Their fur that's standing up is highlighted. All right, and so behind the Thornhide Wolves, a Submerged Boneyard and a Goblin Token. On to the next pack with Liliana on the front, the Lady of Necromancy herself. Amy starts with another Scholar of Stars, 2 packs in a row. A Tormenting Voice.
Gee.
And a Resco Swiftclaw.
Well.
This is different. Divination. I love that art. Yeah, it's so cool. I want that in foil. An Elvish Rejuvenator. Macabre Waltz. More Liliana.
I love this one.
Yeah, it's so cool. That poor corpse. A Field Creeper.
I love this one, too.
I know you do. That's weird. That one's weird to me. A Colossal Dreadmaw. An Essence Scatter. A Naturalize. A Blood Divination. So you got a regular divination, now you have Blood Divination, and that's your first uncommon. A Satyr Enchanter is your second. And a Horizon Scholar is your third. And your rare or mythic is a Mist Caller. It's a Merfolk card, which Amy is happy about, I'm sure. But it is not more than $1. Behind it, a Swamp and an Ox Token. So
even he's pretty cool.
that comes from my Transmogrifying Wand that I opened earlier. Could turn creatures into transmogrifying, oxes.
Oh.
That's an upside-down Sarkhan pack. There you go. Inside of the Sarkhan pack, Amy has, a Sure Strike. Mighty Leap.
Ooh, these things stink, man.
I love the smell of freshly opened cards.
Yeah, but they smell different.
Oh,
have you noticed?
I have not.
They smell different.
They do have a new printing process, so who knows. Omen Speaker, Goblin Instigator, a Bog Stomper, a Greenwood Sentinel, Star-Crowned Stag. I love that card.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really, really good card. And it's a common, which is nice. Centaur Courser, a Crash Through, Skymarch Bloodletter, a Fiery Finish is Amy's first uncommon.
That's really pretty, too.
Yeah, I like that.
Love that.
And really good.
Yes. And another Enigma Drake. I opened one. Now Amy has one. And a Departed Deckhand. That's a pretty sweet card if you can get it going. And her rare or mythic is a Magistrate's Scepter. An interesting choice of reprint. Not more than $1, notably. Behind it, an Island. And a Night Token that you get from like Knightly Valor and things like that. We have a
Moving right along.
Yes, a Vivian Reed pack next. Again, I say this like every time. I keep saying we have. I understand that these are Amy's. I'm just so used to saying we. So. And
these are opening so much easier.
Yes.
Than I expected.
Well, then yes, and then Battle Bond. Battle Bond was its own special thing.
Nightmare.
Rustwing Falcon. A Disperse. I like that art a lot. A Goblin Motivator. Trusty Pack Beast. Plummet. A Mind Rot. Look at that sad Mind Rot art. So cool.
So pretty.
A Strangling Spores. A Totally Lost. Poor Fibblethip. A Colossal Dreadmaw again. Another Explosive Apparatus. A Girapur Guide is the first uncommon.
Cool.
From Kaladesh. A Lightning Mare is the second.
This.
You do?
Yes.
Good. I know you like the whole cycle, but I mean, to be fair, we're all looking for Vine Mare, but you're looking for it because you like it, not because it's valuable.
Right. But also, this is gorgeous.
Yes. It's
How
really,
could
really
you not
cool.
love this?
Yes. And your last is a Colossal Majesty.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you like that one?
Yes.
Good. And your
The
rare...
big old foot.
Yes, the big dino foot, just kind of ruining those small animals' day. And your rare or mythic is a Johnny's Last Stand. It's a sweet card. It's a sweet art, and it depicts a really awesome moment. Notably not more than $1.
If it was in foil, that'd be so cool.
Oh yeah, and that probably would then be more than $1.
Damn.
Then a Plains, and a Thopter token. Speaking of a Johnny's Last Stand, we have a Johnny. Inside of the Johnny pack, Amy has an Uncomfortable Chill. These poor guys. They have real weird faces. Another Goblin Motivator.
Coming to a red deck near you.
A Daybreak Chaplain. Titanic Growth. It's a big old wolf. A Infectious Horror. A Pegasus Courser. Love that art.
Yeah.
Another Field Creeper. There you go, Amy. An Aviation Pioneer.
She has a similar look to Mother of Runes.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. A Viashino Pyromancer. I love me some Mother of Runes, too. Rabbit Bite. I talked about how much I love that card.
It's so cool.
It's so fun. An Ether Tunnel is your first uncommon. A Rise from the Grave. We were talking about cards depicting Liliana before. Is your second. And a Vampire Sovereign is the third. I got one of those earlier. Your rare or mythic is the Sigiled Sword of Valoron. Really cool name, and I like the art a lot. The hilt of that sword looks really cool, or the connecting to the blade there, but not more than $1. So behind it, a forest and a dragon token. Once again, sweet dragon token. We move on to a Tezzeret pack. Looks like you're halfway through. These are your last 5.
Yeah.
It's alright, mine didn't pick up until halfway through either. I'm hoping to get like something, right? I don't want this to be another Dominaria situation, which was not in my favor. So we have Lava Axe to
My
start.
favorite flavor text of any card.
Catch!
It's awesome.
An Inspired Charge. Anticipate.
Ooh. Sorry.
The Hostile Minotaur did not want to be shown.
No.
Well, there you go. Hostile
Trying to
Minotaur.
sneak out.
An Epicure of Blood. Another Titanic Growth. Another Totally Lost. Poor Fibblethip. Again. Centaur Courser. A Vampire Neonate. An Aven Windmage. A Druid of Horns is your first uncommon.
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And a Ravenous Harpy is the second. I got like
Ooh.
2 of those.
He's fun.
I don't know about all that. I don't think a lot of people would agree with you. And another Enigma Drake. Tons of Enigma
Cool.
Drakes today. And your rare or mythic is a Banefire. That
Nice.
basically cancels out mine, but it counts.
I've got a lot of cool red cards
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah. So you can put that in your stack of
Wish I
things
had
that
more
we will.
cool green cards.
And then a Forest. And a Johnny emblem. Still not more than $1, but it's sweet. You have a Liliana pack next. Let's see what Liliana has for us.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
We've opened, I mean, I know they're all mythics, but no Planeswalkers, no Elder Dragons, besides Nicol Bolas, obviously, because he's technically both. We have a Rustwing Falcon. We have another Talarian Scholar. An Act of Treason.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Have I seen that one?
I
I'm not
mean,
even
that card's
sure.
been reprinted like 1,000,000 times, but I don't know if it's been reprinted recently.
I love
enough.
that art.
With
So
that
nice.
art, yeah. A Knight's Pledge. An Oakenform. Doomed Dissenter. A Spark-Tongue Dragon. Wall of Vines. Luminous Bonds. Marauder's Axe.
Cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. A Rogue's Gloves is your first uncommon. 2 equipments in a row. There you go. There's
Nice.
a value uncommon. It's not high above $1, but it is above $1. In Reliquary Tower. Yes. Skyrider Patrol. I love that card so much. Not more than $1, but a great card. And your rare or mythic is a Remorseful Cleric. That counts.
Oh, cool.
It totally counts. Like I said, not like high up there. Nothing that you should freak out about, but it's something. That's
Okay.
great. Goes on the stack. Behind it, a woodland stream, and
Yes.
you love yourself the woodland stream. I know that.
Yes.
Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, now I'm happy.
Woodland stream and another emblem. Holy crap!
Oh,
a Tezzeret
Tezzeret.
emblem. I literally haven't
He
seen
looks
that one
cool.
yet.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, 3 packs left. Sarkin is on this one. The Planeswalkers are loving you in their emblem form.
Right. Just not in real life.
Yeah. All right, so you have a cancel next, or first in this one. You have another Hostile Minotaur, a Knight's Pledge, an Anticipate,
Ooh.
an Epicure of Blood, you saved it, a Centaur Courser, Crash Through.
I really like the art on this one.
It's from Amonkhet. It's Jeru and Samut. You have an Aven Windmage, a Cavalry Drill Master, which I couldn't read earlier. A Make a Stand is your first uncommon. Departed Deckhand is the second. And a Gutter Snipe is the third. And your rare or mythic is Goreclaw, Terror of Calcisma. I believe he counts as well. Goreclaw. Very, very cool. I like that guy a lot. That card is sweet. So there you go. He counts in the stack.
Oh.
Ooh, a foil Skyrider Patrol. Now I'm jealous. Foil Skyrider Patrol. Like I said, I like that card a lot. And actually, that one very well may be over $1. We will have to double check.
And it's an interesting foil. I like this one.
The card is sweet too. So.
I don't know. It feels kind of unexpected. The foiling on this.
I like the tip of the arrow.
It's odd.
Yeah.
But interesting.
Yeah, the tip of the arrow looks really sweet to me. I like that. So that goes in your stack. It could count. We will check.
Can you guys see it? I'm trying here.
I would hope
there
so.
we go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's good.
All right, so put that. Yes, perfect. And then you have a Foul Orchard and a Dragon Token. 2 packs left. Final 2. This is where it, I mean, I guess the third to the last was where it ramped up for me. So let's see. Come on. Get something. Don't, like I said, don't make this a reverse Dominaria situation. I didn't like that. We have a Frilled Sea Serpent.
He's cool.
Yeah. A Trumpet Blast. Hired Blade. Highland Game. Wall of Mist. Take Vengeance.
These are all cards that I pretty much haven't gotten any of.
Yeah, I
That's
like
cool.
Take Vengeance a lot. A Root Snare, excuse me. That is not the wall at all. Electrify. Speaking of sweet red cards. A Walking Corpse. A Snapping Drake. Gastbark Twins is your first uncommon. Militia Bugler is the second. And a Mirror Image is the third. I got one of those earlier as well.
I like this art.
Yes. And your second to last, rare or mythic, is Dark Dweller Oracle. I don't know that I even remember this card at all, which means it's probably not that valuable. Put it in your stack just in case, because I genuinely don't remember, but whatever. We have a Highland Lake after that.
Yay.
Nice.
I love this art. It's
More-
so beautiful.
Yes. And more non-basics in place of basics. And a Thopter. A Johnny is on your last pack, which
Last
means I honestly genuinely think, like, unless you get a good foil, I don't know that Nicol Bolas the Ravager even could save you here. So I mean I'm trying to. I know that sounds cocky. I'm actually trying to be helpful, but we'll see. I think even if you get like a single, the single most expensive card in the set, I think you need a more expensive foil. So you have a Trusty Pack Beast, Omen Speaker, Duress, Giant Spider, Snapping Drake, a Lich's Caress.
Cool.
Yes.
Love that one.
It's a great removal spell, too. I like that card. A Manolith.
Ooh.
Fix your mana. Great card. Another Take Vengeance. A Ghost Form. And another Electrify. Dragon Egg is your first uncommon. Lightning Strike is the second. Lots of really good red cards for you. And another Regal Bloodlord. You got one of those earlier as well. And your final, rare or mythic, is a Detection Tower. I don't think that goes in the stack, but you can put it there anyway. We'll figure it out afterwards. But there is your Detection Tower, meaning behind it is a Tranquil Expanse and a goblin token.
Hooray!
You guys may very well know it, but we will be back in just a moment to tell you who won. Well, we are back, and as I said, this may have been somewhat elementary, but I do like having the stats for you guys so that we can let you know how close one of us came to winning versus losing, and yeah. Let's just say these are currently sorted from the most expensive, or I'm sorry, the least expensive on top to the most expensive at the bottom, obviously because you're not looking at Nicol Bolas right now on either of these stacks. This is Amy's stack. This is my stack. Both stacks do have a Banefire in it, but Amy had Goreclaw, which actually was a penny cheaper than the Banefire. So it is lower on the stack than the Banefire. Like I said, just because I didn't specify this earlier, we are getting our pricing, as we have for all of our other videos, from TCG Player market price at the time of recording, which, as I said, is actually the day before this video goes live, so feel free to check the date down below, but that is where we are getting our numbers from for this one. So if you come back like a year later and you're like, why are they saying this card is worth more than $1? That's why. So we have the Goreclaw, as I showed you, these two Banefires. Behind the Banefires, we get to Amy's Uncommon. The second most expensive card that Amy opened today was an Uncommon, which is probably not a good sign for her. I will say that the Goreclaw was the 8th most expensive card opened. Banefire was the 7th. Sarkhan's Unsealing was the 6th. So I actually did have 2 cards that were worth less than this Uncommon Reliquary Tower, as did Amy. And the Reliquary Tower was then the 5th most expensive, followed by Remorseful Cleric right here, followed by, notice how Amy's stack is now empty, followed by the Graveyard Marshal, the Crucible of Worlds, and Nicol Bolas, the Ravager. Guys, this was not close. I will say, I mentioned it earlier, I believe, the Dominaria opening that we did, which, again, I encourage you to check out. It was a good time. That was way heavy-handed for the side of Amy. And so, yeah, this is, I guess, my payback for that. Because with Amy's total, with all 4 of her cards versus the 5 of mine that I opened that were more than $1, Amy's total was $5.70. My total was, there was a difference between our two totals of $50.19, which is disgusting. And my total was $55.89. So, what does that mean besides the fact that I got supremely lucky in comparison to Amy, and or Amy got supremely unlucky? What it means is that we are going to go deal with Amy suffering a punishment. Now, because this punishment is going to be an outdoor punishment, I'm going to somewhat describe it now, and then we're going to get ourselves outside so that the punishment can be filmed. As I mentioned, we have Dave here with us. Dave and I are going to be making Amy suffer this punishment. And it has been a long time. Actually, I will say it hasn't been a long time since Amy suffered a punishment, but she has not suffered nearly as many as I have. So I am going to take great joy and glee in allowing Amy to suffer through this punishment. And what we're going to be doing is, you know, it's summertime. People like to go out and go to barbecues or picnics, and some of the things that you want to take with you to these things, besides the food that you're going to cook up most of the time, barbecuing, hamburgers, hot dogs, etc. At least traditionally here in the States, that's what we do. There are condiments that most people like to have on their hamburgers, their hot dogs, their steak, whatever. And so we have compiled some condiments, and we have put these 4 condiments in a bag. And now I was the winner, Dave is our guest, so I am going to take it upon myself to have first choice of the first condiment that I'm going to be squirting on to Amy's head. And she will have to wear that condiment. Then it will be Dave as our guest who will choose the second condiment that Amy will be wearing on her head, followed by me for the third, and Dave finishing it up with the 4th and final. And yeah, I'm super excited, so let's just get into it. Okay, so we are here, Amy is here, and it is time for the punishment. The first condiment for Amy is, Amy, you like salads.
I do like salad.
We like wings, we like eating wings. So Amy, your first is honey mustard dressing. Oh God. I was like super confident, and now I feel a little bad. You ready?
Yep.
There you go.
That's
Oh,
Now
I
it's
feel it on my ear now.
now it's Dave's turn. Dave, what did you pick first for your first item?
It's dripping off my face.
out of the things I chose. Since Amy's so sweet, I picked Hershey's syrup, strawberry flavor.
Oh, it's so cold on the back of my ear.
I have to even it out. You have a streak in one.
Oh my god.
Just sorry. Okay.
Oh my
It
god.
smells good.
All right, so I go next. Wow, it is everywhere.
Oh, got in my eye a little.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Next is me, and I have chosen
you're relishing this opportunity.
Amy, everything that you have, what Dave just put on you is really runny, so I'm going to give you something a little bit meatier, if you will.
You're gonna put meat on me?
Yes. No, let's go with some relish. Oh my god. Oh no. I did not expect that at all. And finally, Dave, you get to finish things off for us. What are you ending it with?
now
today?
this is actually a crime. Although people do put this in their hair as hair care.
Yeah, but Amy doesn't
Heinz-
need it.
Real mayonnaise. It's deliciously creamy and 100% and made with 100% cage-free eggs, Amy. So
Great.
while you're thinking about this,
Here you go.
oh,
I know. Dave, I will say Dave feels very bad about doing this one in particular, which is why I made him have to be the one to do
Is it
it.
not coming out?
I just can't.
Oh,
no. Oh. Oh.
okay.
Oh, it's horrible.
So this has been. I'll come over here with Amy. This has been the end of another Fiance Fine. Do not put any of that on me. This has been the end of another Fiance Finance Bundle Battle. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to Amy for being such a good sport.
Can't open my eyes.
You did lose by a lot, so that is why we did this kind of a punishment for today. But hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. Seriously, thank you once again to Dave. I want you guys, if you have a chance, to go check out the link to Dave's Twitch, twitch.tv/DAM314, down in the description box below. Thank you to him for hanging out. Thank you to Amy for all of this. We're going to close it out because this has been amazing. But for the Geek for All YouTube channel, I have been Joe. For Amy and Dave, as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.